Just days after devastation swept the internet upon hearing the latest Bridgerton news, Regé-Jean Page is now speaking out about why he's bidding adieu to season 2. Many Bridgerton fans were in for quite a shock on Friday as news of the Duke's departure made its way through the internet. For some, this didn't come as much of a surprise for those familiar with Julia Quinn's best-selling novels, on which the series is based, as each revolves around one completely different character or storyline. But nonetheless, many simply weren't ready for Regé-Jean Page's permanent exit from the show. The Hollywood Reporter originally shared the news, explaining that the decision was made solely based on the fact that Regé only originally had a one-season deal and had already completed his contractual obligation to the show. The outlet also confirmed that the deal had already been set in line with how producers envisioned Bridgerton panning out even before the season 1's premiere. It didn't take long for Regé himself to address the news in a follow-up statement to Variety, as he further explained that Bridgerton's plan was always to have a one-season arc. He explained to the outlet that he knew what he was getting into when being approached about the role, saying, quote, "I thought, that's interesting because then it felt like a limited series. I get to come in, I get to contribute my bit, and then the Bridgerton family rolls on." Regé also praised the idea of Bridgerton essentially being an anthology, with each book focusing on a different sibling's quest to find love, adding, "One of the things that is different about this romance genre is that the audience knows the arc completes. They come in knowing that, so you can tie people in emotional knots because they have the reassurance that we're going to come out and we're going to have the marriage and the baby." This sentiment rings true for his character Simon Bassett and Daphne Bridgerton, played by Phoebe Dynevor, whose love story concluded with the birth of their son at the end of season 1. This also concluded Regé's departure from the Regency era, as he reflected on his time on the show by saying, quote, "I have nothing but excitement for Bridgerton continuing to steam train off and conquer the globe, but there is also value in completing these arcs and sticking the landing." Well, clearly Regé's legacy as the Duke of Hastings really did stick, as he's been busy celebrating his successes over the past week, following his first NAACP Image Award win, which also marks Bridgerton's first acting honours. Regé reacted to the news of winning Best Actor in a Drama Series during last weekend's awards ceremony, calling it the highest honour, and used his big moment to speak on the beauty and honour in representing the Black community in their fullest capacity.
It is the highest honour to represent us in the fullness of our humanity, of our beauty, of our joy, of our glamour, of our splendour.
Although the Duke of Hastings may not be set to reprise his role come season 2, there's no question Regé's acting career will only continue to soar. For more details on Lady Whistledown's shocking season 2 announcement, click right over here for another clever video. Then be sure to let me know your thoughts on Regé's explanation about why he's not returning for season 2 in the comments section below. I'm your host, Susan Morad. You can find me on Instagram at Susan_Morad. I'll catch you later. Bye guys.